Of a question you'd like an answer to, and would anybody like to volunteer for a flame message? I'm going to go to somebody I haven't been to. Let's see. All right, well, I'll try to get like 3 in. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm an astrologer and a psychic medium. I have been for almost 38 years now. I've traveled all over. I've been to all kinds of places you would never expect me to be in, but I've been there. I've read for billionaires, and there's not much I haven't done. Between working the forensics and finding bodies in lakes to, you know, any and everything. But I want to give you an example of one client that called me, found me on the internet, and wanted a reading, and I knew nothing about her. And I told her that I saw her get a new job, and that she'd be making a lot more money, and that she told me she rented a house. I said, well, when you get this next job, you got to promise me you're going to get a house because it's a good time to get it. And I said, it would be really helpful for you since you're a single mom. Well, she's a single mom with 4 kids. She has a teenager. I'm thinking, God, what stress. No job and 4 kids. I said, well, in a week's time, you'll have a new job. She got a new job, and she got $25,000 more with the new job. I said, immediately go and start looking for a house. So she did. And she got one, and I told her she would be moving in the end of July, early August. She moved in August the 15th. She got it. I told her a little money down. She got it for like $3,000 down, and she moved in and has got this brand new home. Her biggest thing was the guy that she's in love with basically is a person that likes to live at home with his father. And I said, you already have 4 kids. You don't need 5. I said, he's already got some past stuff that's just not going to change. And I said, I know you love him, but there's someone else for you out there. I said, now you've got everything nice and stable. You got your own home, your own identity. I want you to think about that there's someone that's going to meet you halfway. Not someone you're going to have to take care of, but someone that can take care of you should you need some help. And I said, he doesn't live close by. And I said, it will be more towards the fall. Well, she was really upset about that answer. That's not what she wanted to hear. But I said, this one is someone that will be there for you, and that you will be really in love with this person once you give yourself a chance to get to know them. Well, she called me the other day, and she said that she'd been talking to a guy since March. And he's a doctor, and she says, I don't want to date any doctors because I already work with doctors. And he goes, well, can't you just give me a chance? And she goes, well, I don't know about this. So in August, after she got moved in, she agreed to meet him. He lives in Dalton, Georgia, and she lives in Locust Grove. He doesn't live close by. So sure enough, he really does like her. And I told her that how a man treats his mom is how he's going to treat you. Don't marry someone that doesn't really get along with his mom because you're going to have problems. That was the first thing he did. After 3 days, he took her to see his mom. So he's already asked her to marry him. So she called to tell me that, and she's scared now because why? It's all working out. We're used to things not working out. And I said, this is the best thing ever. And I said, and he's even willing to move down to where she is. And it's a long drive from Dalton to Locust Grove, if you look on the map. But anyway, when the right and perfect person is supposed to show up, guess what? They will. You don't really have to go looking for it. You just have to start asking the universe, I'm ready to receive this. I know this person exists, and I see him coming in. And that's what she did, and sure enough, she got it. And now she doesn't know what to do. And I said, I'll be coming to your wedding. So that's one of my favorite stories of late. And there's tons more. But what I'd like to do is do some little mini readings for y'all, because I think it'd be more fun and exciting while you eat your chocolate with your dessert, your lunch, and everything else. So volunteers right hand. And your name is in the green?
You could do the whole 20 minutes on me if you want.
I know.
I need to know a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
but say your name again. Say your name so I can kind of breathe in.
Daniel.
Daniel. What's your last name, Daniel?
Mastro Donato.
And when is your birthday?
1/21/63.
All right. And you've got a question in mind? Kind of, sort of, maybe? Well, whatever it is you're thinking about, the first thing I see on here looks like a big fish. And fish has to do with money coming in. You got your green shirt on for prosperity and abundance there. But do you ever go fishing yourself?
No.
All right. Well, this one is a giant fish coming in. And I feel like maybe there's a client that you really want to have a big contract. And so the universe is saying the big fish is coming in. And I feel like there's 3 different ones that you've been hoping or praying that these would come in. And it's if you write down the list of the top ones, it's the second one that comes in. And it happens before Thanksgiving, and you're just over the moon about it. And I also feel like because you have this big fish on here, there's an opportunity for you to go to Florida. And I don't know if you have relatives in Florida, but I see you going there before the end of the year because you get such a big return on this client that you want. You have the ability to take off and have a vacation.
Okay. Right on, right?
Huh?
You right on.
Okay, well, you can fill them in later, okay? Okay, I got like 2 minutes left? All right, okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna go to this lake. So I've done that once before, and it was, I'll have to tell you that one later. Okay, your name is?
Laura Anderson,
And your birth date is?
2/9/1956.
So you got a birthday coming up in the new year. Well, on yours, there's like, it's like 3 different faces on here. And I feel like you're a person that really takes care of a lot of people. And you're always out there doing things for everybody else. And I also feel like there's somebody in your family that's about to have a baby, or you're going to go visit someone because it looks like a bassinet on here. So it's the birth of a new baby coming in. But also I feel like there's something that you've been working on personally. It's like the birth of a new idea, a birth of a new business. And they're talking about a lot of stuff gets going before the end of the year, but January is going to be your big month where things really start popping. And it's like the Jiffy Pop popcorn, you know, you're just waiting until it opens up. But I felt there's new people coming into your life that are very helpful to you, and that they themselves will be the ones opening the doors for you. So don't be afraid to ask for help because you're always doing it for everybody else. So tell the universe you really want some help, and they'll send it. But I feel like there's a guy coming into your life. Are you in a relationship right now?
I'm married.
All right, well, there's a guy coming into your life that's named Michael, and he's going to be like one of your top clients. It's going to be the most helpful to you in the new year. God bless. All right, got 1 minute left. Okay, any questions? Okay, we'll ask for like the guy in the green. What are you? Do you know people in Florida? Are you getting ready to go there?
You are so on. Okay, can I share? Are we
Please.
allowed?
Okay. Well, let's get it. So.
I'm meeting with. Okay, seriously, I'm not lying. I'm meeting with a Subway franchise here that has 300 Subways. You know, Subway sub shops. If that does pan out, and I'm meeting them in November, and they want to close before Thanksgiving, and if they do, that will allow me to get the beach house that I'm buying in Florida.
Whoa.
My parents, because they're too cheap to buy it themselves, because they bought themselves a yacht in New York that they thought was more important than a beach house in Florida. So I am in love with you. Seriously.
Yay.